This is your one and only 𝐈𝑟𝑒_SPARK81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to Grounded. Today we are going to cover some beginner tips and tricks. Let's get to it. The first tip is bugs are easily confused by gaps and height. Their pathing leaves a little bit to be desired, at least in this demo version. If I slap one of these guys and we come over here and just jump this and stand here, you can see this one down here is already confused and the other ones didn't seem to follow us, but you can see this one right here is confused, and we can even get in there and get some hits in on him. He can hit us as well, but you can use this to your advantage to attack from a distance with spears or a bow or whatever you prefer, but they definitely have an issue with it. The other one is height. If we come up here and we get on the top of this branch, you can see here that he is confused and cannot figure out how to get to us. And we'll make him angry again. There you go. So he's just going to gas. And this is the situation with most of the insects in this game. There are a few that have ranged attacks like the bombardier beetle. It can shoot you wherever you're at, so be careful on that one. The next tip is how to get an early game glider. So you want to find a dandelion like we have right here. This will also get you your first early game weed stems. You're going to run to the end of it before it busts or after it busts. And as you see here, we have a couple of the little, nope, that one's running away. Come back. Come back. I don't know where you're going, but come back. Okay, there we go. We got it. So there are the gliders. We have them right here in our inventory. They are the dandelion tufts, and we can just drag them over to our glider slot. You want a couple of them because their durability runs down relatively quickly, but you can see there in the bottom right-hand side that it is there, and then we hit shift, and then we have a glide. And these are the weed stems. If we pick these up here, these will get us the recipes for what you see up there, the scaffolding, triangle scaffolding, sturdy wall, and windowed wall. The next tip is use building to your advantage. There are a lot of different locations that you can build on the side of to get up off of the ground, as you see here. I just stuck the scaffolding to the side of the rock. Also, you can do the same thing with the ceiling pieces or floor pieces. If we go into our build menu here and grab our ceiling, you can see that it will allow me to place here, and then we can just extend out from there. There are some places like these structures here that you can't build on the side of, but there are a lot of different locations like the oak tree and large rocks that you can build off of here, and there doesn't seem to be any type of structure support, so you can just build out as far as you want, or pretty far even if there is. I built a couple different structures that you would think would need structure support, and they did not, so doesn't seem to be a thing, at least in the demo version. The next tip is use height to your advantage. There are a bunch of different resources that you can get relatively early game, or that you need early game, that you can spot pretty easily just from getting up high. So if we get up here on top of this soda can and we attempt to get up on some of these grass leaves here, you can see there are dandelions over there that we can spot for weed stems if we need them, or gliders. We can see that there are flowers over there in the distance, more dandelions right there. Flowers allow you to make bait traps. Over there, we can see that there's a thistle, that little bit of purple there in the distance. See that? That's thistle. You use those for arrows. So there's a lot of different resources that you can spot when you get up high. You can also use specific things when you get up high to help you navigate. We can easily see whatever that laser beam thing is there. We can see the tree. We can see that the house is over that way, and just different structures, the flowers over that way, different things to allow you to navigate a little bit easier. We can see over there that there is a little bit of purple over there, which is another thistle, so we can get plenty of the thorns for arrows. The next tip is for farming gnats. If you take a look at where I'm at here on the map over here at this location, there are a ton of gnats over here. You just come over here and hang out for a minute, and soon they will find you and they will be all over you. Really good location to grab the gnat fuzz if you need to farm it. You just come over here. I like to use a stone. You can use whatever you want to beat the crap out of them, but yeah, there you go. And then you just pick up the little gnat bodies everywhere. This next tip is using the reactive world to your advantage. And what I mean by that is different insects will hunt some insects out and attack them, and then other insects will ignore each other but will attack each other if you bait them into a fight. So if you're trying to, say, farm a ladybug, you can bait it into a fight with a stink bug and let them fight it out, and then it will make it a lot easier for you to farm those large bug parts early game. This also seems to work with pretty much everything. I've tested it out from everything from spiders to bombardier beetles to ladybugs, stink bugs. If you can get them to attack and accidentally hit the other one, they will get into a fight and kill each other. The next tip is to combine your weapon attacks and abilities. So the hammer that I'm holding here has a stun ability. If we hit this ant, you can see he's stunned, but the hammer attacks slow. So we swap to the axe real quick and we can hurry up and kill the ant before he has a chance to do anything. So I'll show you that again here. Well, we're going to kill this little guy because, you know, screw aphids. All right, so we have another ant here and I will show you this again. We will just walk up to him and hit him, stun him, swap to our axe real quick, and then hurry and attack him before he has a chance to do anything. There you go, and he's dead. Keep in mind that not everything stuns super easy, and different things have different amounts of stun. You can see that the hammer has a lot of stun, the axe does not. There are some things that have stun completely maxed out, but it all depends on what weapon you're using, and not everything can be stunned. Some things have a much higher stun threshold than others. The next tip is don't be too scared of spiders. They use them to block locations or guard locations with valuable resources, but most of the spiders can be outrun pretty easily, especially these orb weavers here. Now, there are some other ones that are a little bit more difficult, like there's a large wood spider that will jump on you, but as you see here, I can easily just outrun this spider here. I was going to try to jump up high, but I got a little stuck there, but you can just outrun them. There you go. I've already broke aggro with him. So don't be too scared. Now, some of them get in large groups and you can get trapped really easily. So just be careful if you're in and around a spider area. We just aggroed him again. So I'm just going to run from him. You can also run behind other bugs like the ladybug here and use it as protection and possibly get them into a fight. But yeah, they're not super scary. Well, most of them are not super scary. If you see a big, large brown one, run from that one and don't even get close to it because it is certain doom. All right, that is pretty much all I have for you for this one. I hope you find these tips super helpful to get you started in your game once Grounded is released. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like what you saw, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my patrons for making this episode possible. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. If you'd like to join my elite crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.